Space is more terrifying than most people realize. Beyond our solar system, scientists have discovered worlds with unimaginable conditions. Planets where iron falls from the sky, glass storms race faster than bullets, and darkness never seems to end. Today, we're counting down the 5 most terrifying planets ever discovered. That's what you will know with Lost Secrets. Let's begin. Number 5. WASP 76b, a giant planet located about 640 light-years away from Earth. At first glance, it may look like any other gas giant, but this world is one of the most extreme places ever found. One side of the planet permanently faces its star, making it unbelievably hot. Temperatures rise above 2,400 degrees Celsius, hot enough to vaporize metals like iron. But the real nightmare begins on the planet's night side. Scientists believe that iron vapor carried by powerful winds cools down as it moves into the darkness, turning into liquid droplets that fall from the sky. Imagine standing under a storm. Except instead of water, it's raining molten iron. The winds on WASP 76b can reach several thousand kilometers per hour, carrying scorching gases across the planet. No spacecraft, no machine, and certainly no human could survive these conditions. This isn't science fiction. It's a real planet, and it exists somewhere in our galaxy. Number 4. HD 18933 bone of the most famous exoplanets ever discovered. From far away, this planet looks beautiful. Its deep blue color almost makes it resemble Earth. But don't let its appearance fool you. The blue color doesn't come from oceans. Instead, it comes from tiny particles of silicate trapped in its atmosphere. Those same particles create one of the deadliest weather systems in the universe. Powerful winds race across the planet at nearly 8,000 kilometers per hour, faster than the speed of sound on Earth. These winds carry razor-sharp glass particles that slash through the atmosphere like millions of flying knives. Imagine a hurricane where every raindrop is actually a piece of broken glass moving faster than a fighter jet. There is no safe place on this planet. Every second would be a fight against impossible temperatures, crushing pressure, and storms made of glass. It's one of the most beautiful planets we've ever seen, and also one of the most terrifying. Number 3. 55 Cancri E. At number 3 is 55 Cancri E, a super-Earth located about 41 light-years away. Even though it's called a super-Earth, it has almost nothing in common with our home planet. This world orbits so close to its star that 1 year there lasts only 18 hours. Imagine celebrating New Year's Day every single day. But that's the least terrifying part. The surface temperature can exceed 2,700 degrees Celsius, making it one of the hottest rocky planets ever discovered. Scientists believe enormous oceans of molten lava may cover much of its surface. Instead of mountains and valleys, the landscape could be filled with glowing rivers of liquid rock stretching for hundreds of kilometers. Some early studies even suggested the planet might contain huge amounts of carbon, leading to the famous nickname, the Diamond Planet. Later research showed that this idea is probably exaggerated. But even without diamonds, the reality is far more terrifying. If a human somehow landed on 55 Cancri E, survival wouldn't last even a second. The extreme heat would instantly destroy any spacecraft, while the intense radiation from its nearby star would make the environment completely uninhabitable. This isn't just a hot planet. It's a world that seems permanently trapped inside a giant furnace. Number 2. TRES-2b at number 2 is TRES-2b, one of the strangest planets ever discovered. Unlike the fiery worlds we've already seen, this planet is terrifying for a completely different reason. It is almost completely black. Scientists estimate that it reflects less than 1% of the light that reaches it, making it darker than fresh black paint, and even darker than charcoal. If you were somehow floating near TRES-2b, you probably wouldn't see the planet itself. Instead, you would only notice a faint red glow caused by its extreme heat. The rest of the planet would disappear into the darkness of space, almost as if it was swallowing light itself. No one knows exactly why the planet is so incredibly dark. Scientists think its atmosphere contains chemicals that absorb nearly all incoming light instead of reflecting it. Imagine traveling through space and suddenly realizing that a giant planet is silently drifting beside you. Invisible until you're almost on top of it. That is exactly what makes TRES-2b so terrifying. It doesn't need deadly storms or oceans of lava. Its greatest weapon is something far simpler: the darkness. Number 1. TOI 8 band finally. At number 1 is TOI 849b. Unlike the other planets on this list, what makes this world terrifying isn't just its temperature or its storms. It's the mystery. TOI 849b is located about 730 light-years from Earth and is unlike almost anything astronomers have ever seen. Scientists believe this planet may actually be the exposed core of a giant gas planet. In other words, imagine a planet like Jupiter, then somehow remove nearly all of its thick atmosphere, leaving only its massive, rocky core behind. No one knows exactly how this happened. Perhaps its atmosphere was stripped away by its nearby star. Or maybe a violent collision billions of years ago changed the planet forever. Whatever the reason, what remains is one of the strangest worlds ever discovered. Its gravity is incredibly powerful. Its surface is likely under crushing pressure. Its temperature reaches well over 1,500 degrees Celsius. And there is absolutely no place where life as we know it could survive. TOI 849b reminds us that the universe is capable of creating worlds far stranger than anything we could ever imagine. Sometimes, the biggest mystery is even more frightening than the greatest danger. Which of these terrifying planets shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like the video, and subscribe to Lost Secret and activate the bell button for more amazing mysteries. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.